Hello and welcome to the TankSpot Odor Raid Guide. My name is Eliana, and in this video I'll go over the strategy that we use for the 25-man version of Algalon, the hard mode only encounter that's unlocked by defeating the hard modes of all 4 keepers. If you would like more information or would like to learn more about downloading this movie, click more info on the movie information box on YouTube to head directly to TankSpot. Also be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button to the right. You will be automatically notified as we release movies that way. Just like its 10-man version, Algalon is on a 1-hour encounter timer per raid lockout period. This means once you first engage Algalon, he will despawn exactly 60 minutes later, whether or not you're currently in combat with him. Should you be in the middle of an attempt at that time, he'll cast Ascent to the Heavens, wiping your raid. Algalon is a straightforward 2-phase encounter, and the biggest obstacles to this fight are the extreme amount of tank damage that he deals, and the raid awareness that's required from every raid member. He's on a fairly tight 6-minute enrage timer, so having people die is a no-no. Algalon attacks very quickly and deals around 24k main hand as well as 13k offhand damage, so you definitely want to bring 2 to 3 full-time tank healers. Along with that, we also take 3 raid healers that take care of the collapsing star damage. All of Algalon's abilities are on a strict timer. Every 15 seconds he'll use Face Punch on his main threat target, which inflicts another 10k damage and stacks up to 5 times, at which point the target will be faced into the Shadow Realm. We perform a tank switch at 3 to 4 stacks and let the debuff wear off to avoid the phase altogether. Periodically, Algalon will summon Collapsing Stars. 30 seconds after engaging him, he'll summon the first set of 4. As their name indicates, they collapse by themselves, but you want to assign 1 ranged DPS to kill them and speed up the process, as well as regulate when they die. That person is responsible for marking the star currently being killed so other people know to get away from it, as well as making sure that no star dies right as Cosmic Smash happens. Once a star dies, it deals around 16k raid damage and leaves a black hole on the ground that serves as a portal to the Shadow Realm. These are useful for one reason and one reason only: Big Bang. Big Bang is Algalon's main ability that he uses every 90 seconds. It has an 8-second cast time and, once cast, will inflict 110k damage on anyone remaining in the normal realm. The catch is that if no one remains in the normal realm, Algalon will instead cast Ascent to the Heavens, which is an instant raid wipe. To counteract that, you need to have one person not take a black hole, and instead survive the Big Bang with a cooldown. A Shadow Priest with Dispersion Glyph works beautifully because he can dispersion every Big Bang, but other cooldowns such as Guardian Spirit or Tank cooldowns work as well, as long as the person remaining down there doesn't die. Regardless of who you assign, everyone else needs to take a black hole to get phased out before the Big Bang cast finishes. Also, while you're in the Shadow Realm, do make sure not to walk onto where another black hole is positioned in the normal realm, or you'll instantly get phased back into the Shadow Realm and will most likely die to the Dark Matter mobs. Once you get phased back out, make sure that the tank transition goes smoothly while healers are relocating to their original positions. We have tank healers stand away from the rest of the raid, so the chances of them having to move for Cosmic Smash are smaller. Cosmic Smash are the Void Zone looking circles that pop up every 25 seconds after engaging the event. They spawn in sets of 3 at the feet of random raid members and inflict damage based on one's proximity towards them. If you see one popping up close to you, it's essential that you move at least 10 yards away from it. Should anyone fail to move and stand in one, they'll be lifted up into the air and most certainly die from a combination of Cosmic Smash and fall damage. The funny looking data balls moving around are called living constellations. Mostly they're just annoying, but they can also be used to close black holes by moving a constellation on top of one. This should be done by the tank that's not currently tanking to keep the numbers of constellations as well as black holes at bay. Other than that, they just aggro to random people and use Arcane Barrage. It's annoying, but it's not much of a threat. All these elements of the fight keep repeating until Algalon hits 20% health and Phase 2 starts. Any currently open black holes, stars, and living constellations will disappear, but 4 new black holes will pop up in set positions of the room. Make sure raid members either stay towards the middle or the walls of the room to avoid getting phased out when that happens. Every 30 seconds, 4 unleashed dark metas will spawn, 1 from each black hole. Your off-tank needs to pick those up and hold them, since at this point it's a DPS race to burn down Algalon before your main tank reaches 5 stacks of phase punch and gets phased out. It's advised to perform a tank switch right before the 20% mark so you have the most possible time, about 45 seconds, to burn down Algalon. Be aware that Cosmic Smash still happens in Phase 2, and also make sure to be prepared for one last big bang should your DPS be slow. Once Algalon hits about 3% health, he'll disappear and leave a tasty chest. Good luck! Thanks for watching this movie. As always, feel free to ask questions or add any suggestions either on YouTube or in the strategy thread on TankSpot.com. Also, TankSpot donors can download all of these movies in high definition directly from our servers, so if you'd like to learn more about that, just click the second link in the movie information box.